Good morning from Northwest Tennessee. I'm Dave, and this is Down the Road We Go, and this is another In the Shop series. What we're going to do today is work on Junior again. We forgot that the backup camera doesn't work anymore, and we're going to find out why it doesn't work and put a new one on. So come along for the ride as we watch our rear end as we go down the road.
While we're standing on the corner of Winslow, Arizona, Altoona, Cheyenne, or down in Punta Gorda. And if your RV needs some minor repair, Dave will give you tips down at Camp Sinclair.
Okay, hopefully you can see this okay. There's the corrosion, if you can see it on the barrel right there, kind of greenish. And one of the pins is corroded. Now this goes through all the cable. The whole cable is corroded. Every end that pin goes to is corroded, and I think it burned up that module there, which was the transmitter, because you put power on it now. I tried to clean the connectors, but you know how that goes. But you put power on it, I get nothing there. It gets warm, but I think it's burned it out. Okay, this is the new system that we bought. Hopefully I'm not mispronouncing it, but I more than likely am. It's from Amtifo, something like that, probably from China. Actually, looks just like the one I got, except the camera's a little bit bigger. As you can see, that's the old camera, and then that's the new one. The biggest problem is, of course, the holes are in the wrong place, so I have to fill the other holes and then drill new ones. Pretty good description and how to set it up. And one thing that looks pretty nice to me is, normally when you set these up, you have to hook up the camera to some power, and then you have to go in the truck and you have to hook the video monitor up to power. They've got a special little thing that you can hook them together basically and plug into your cigarette lighter, and you can tell if you've got a signal right off the bat. That's what this is here. As you can see, it plugs into the cigarette lighter, and it lets you hook up to the monitor and the camera all at the same time, and that way when you turn them on, it's supposed to sync right up right away. It's supposed to be paired and everything. And what's nice is you don't have to run back and forth and up and down a ladder to see what the heck's going on, if the wires are hooked up right or what. So we're going to give that a try. And it's got some other accessories, so we're going to go ahead and hook this up and test it and take you along. Okay, the way you hook these up is you have two cables. One goes to the camera, one goes to the display, and you basically hook it up to this port here, and then into here, and this goes into your, of course, your cigarette lighter, and powers them both up at the same time. You don't have to run around messing around what's going on. So what we're going to do here, I guess, is kind of separate these wires a little bit. Okay, so now we plug that up to that, and then we should have power at each one of them. Now, off camera, I'm going to go ahead and check to make sure I got the right voltages in the right place, just to make sure. So once we get it hooked up in the truck and get it ready to rock, we're going to let you see what we did. Here we go. You know, I really like this little test cord they have set up. You don't have to run back and forth and everything. And I turned it on, and it's working. You can see the picture. There's the camera. Got a good picture on it. So now we just got to get it hooked up where it's going to go and set up, and then we'll show it to you and see how it works. All right, I like that. Having that test cable in there is just perfect. You know, running around, you know right off the bat, this works. All you got to do now is hook it up and turn it back on and see if it's close enough to it. With Junior, it should work pretty good because it's made for fifth wheels and stuff. Well, there it is. It's up there and installed, and it works. And now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the monitor a little bit and make sure that, you know, it is aimed right. We want to catch everything. We don't need to see the back of this, but we need to see people coming up on us. So let's go up front and take a look at it. Well, we've got it all hooked up and where we want it. And it even has these lines on it. Now we can turn those off and on. I'll probably turn those off whenever I'm cruising down the road. It's just a key punch. But actually, as you can see, it's recording, and it's recording in a loop. So somebody comes up on us, guess what? We're going to catch them. Hopefully nobody ever gets that close. But anyway, it's looking good. I really like the way it works. It's easy to hook up. It's easy to test. And that's the best part. I hate climbing up and down ladders. So if I don't have to climb up and down ladders more than once or twice, I'm a lot happier. So we're good to go. And again, this is it's spelled AMTIFO, and TIFO or TIFO or something like that. But it looks just like the one I took out of here, except it's got a couple more features, a lot less money. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks for coming along for the ride, guys, and thanks for watching in the shop. I hope this was interesting, and keep looking for more videos. Make sure you subscribe, click the little bell, and you know, leave a comment. We like to hear comments and stuff. We got some great comments when we went live last week, and we'll be doing that again. So thanks again for coming along for the ride as Down the Road We Go.